Hello everybody and welcome to my NFL predictions. I'm predicting the 2018-2019 season. Last year I predicted the Vikings would win the Super Bowl. That didn't happen. The Eagles won. But this year a little more planning went into it. So let's just get started. I definitely think the Ravens, just because there's only a few teams I really looked at before I did this. I'm like, okay, this is what's going to happen. So I believe Buffalo Bills are going to lose. That's your prediction. Steelers. Let's see, the Colts. Dolphins. Did that go through? I couldn't tell. Dolphins. So as you can see, things are really changing. Steelers are already second seed in there. Definitely New England. The home team wins quite a lot. Kansas City, definitely. Jacksonville, without a doubt. Seattle, without a doubt. Lions. Rams. So this is a tough one. It could be either of these two. But I think I'm going to go with the Eagles because they just won the Super Bowl. Definitely the Vikings. Tampa. This one I don't know. I'm just going to wing it with Arizona. And this one Dallas. And Green Bay. Okay. So that was one whole week. Complete. And as you can see, Kansas City's at 1. There's a lot of teams in kind of rough spots. So yep, how do I get to next week? Oh yeah, of course. Week 2. Or I could just click next. Okay, Baltimore, Cincinnati. I'm going to go Cincinnati on this one. Buffalo, Miami. Steelers and Kansas City is, I guess, a tough one. I think I'm going to go Steelers. They beat them last year. I'm trying not to be biased because I'm a Steelers fan, but I definitely think they will probably make it to the Super Bowl. Don't know if they're going to win, but I think they're going to make it. I'm going to go with Houston, Raiders, Jacksonville, and Patriots. This is a tough one. I think Jacksonville might have something for them this time. And here's the Saints and Browns. I'm thinking Saints. Browns are going to be better this year, but I don't think they're going to beat the Saints. Colts definitely. And Falcons. I'm thinking Green Bay. Definitely Eagles. Definitely Rams. Definitely Lions. Cowboys. Okay, so the first 2 weeks were not that complicated. And I'm going to assume week 3 is where people are going to get a little upset at me and say, you're entirely wrong. Definitely the Browns. Browns are going to get their first win in week 3. I think I'm going to go with the Broncos. Jacksonville again. Oakland. Raiders. Yeah. Panthers. Texans. Kansas City. Minnesota Vikings. I think the Colts are going to surprise people and they're going to win. Which LA team? Definitely the Rams. Patriots. Steelers. So the Falcons. Packers. Bears. Bears are going to surprise people. And then I'm going to go with... Dallas is 2-0 right now. Where are the Seahawks? Seahawks are also 2-0. The Seahawks are going to win, I believe. It's just a personal belief. So, yep, there's there. Week 4, we're going to have... the Titans have never won a single game yet. I'm gonna go with the Texans as a surprise. Surprise Texans. Definitely Jacksonville. Gonna go with Patriots. Oakland versus Cleveland. Still thinking Oakland. Thinking Steelers. Kansas City. Thinking Falcons, thinking Green Bay. Definitely Eagles here. And I believe the Chargers would win. Based off last year, I haven't looked much into the 49ers. I don't think they would beat the Chargers. I'm going to go with Minnesota here. Right here, we are going to go with Tampa Bay. Right here, I would say Detroit. Detroit needs to really get back on a climb if this is how their season would actually go. We're going to go Seahawks, and we're going to go with the Saints. So right now, the whole NFC South, which is actually looking to be the best division right now, they're looking really good. Now, I would expect the Panthers to win a little more often, but right now they're on bye, and so are the Redskins. I believe Redskins have not won a game yet. The Redskins and the 49ers and the Chargers have yet to win a game. I just selected the Chargers, so I believe that should change. So once I push it to week 5, Chargers now have a win. Jets don't have a win yet. Titans don't have a win. This is gonna be the Patriots. I mean, nobody's surprised, right? I'm gonna go with Tennessee to get their first win right here. I think. Where's Buffalo? I always forget to okay, Buffalo has one win. Thing is, do I go with? I don't know what team to go with for Miami versus Cincinnati. I think I'm gonna go Cincinnati, Baltimore, Jacksonville, Broncos, Raiders, Steelers, and Falcons. I think Falcons. I think Steelers are gonna lose this one, and I'm going to go Cowboys, Panthers. I'm gonna go Lions. Last time I did not think the Lions were a threat. This year I think they're a little better. Definitely the Eagles, Cardinals, the Rams. I'm gonna go Rams, and I'm gonna go for Redskins. I'm gonna go for the big upset right there. I think Steelers. I think Browns are gonna do something. I think the Browns are capable of beating the Chargers. I think the Browns are gonna get a little things settled in. As you can see, the AFC North is pretty consistent. Definitely Houston, Colts, say Ravens, Patriots. On bye this week of the Lions and the Saints, Dolphins, Raiders, and I'm going to go Rams, and then I'm going to go Cowboys, Eagles, Falcons, I think Cardinals, Panthers, and I'm going to go Green Bay. So what that has done is it's essentially put the Raiders on top of the AFC West at 5-1, and also 5-1 are the Steelers, the Jaguars, Jaguars, Patriots, Eagles, Rams. Basically everybody on top of each thing is 5-1. So right here, I think we're going to go Tennessee. I think Tennessee's gonna get that win. So yeah, and then I definitely see the Colts winning. I definitely see Jacksonville. Definitely see the Chiefs. I'm predicting something for Arizona this year, clearly, because I got them winning. I got them at 4-3. So, yeah. I definitely am going with the Saints, Patriots. I think Miami's gonna get a win. Vikings. I'm gonna go Browns. I think Browns are only gonna get 3 wins, so I think that's all they're gonna get. Definitely Eagles, Cowboys, Rams again, and Falcons. Now I'm gonna say this again. I'm a Steelers fan. Cool. Oh, and they're on bye. I didn't even realize they were on bye. And I'm trying not to be biased, but they're really good. Like, if they were bad, I'd admit it. So, I think we're gonna go Miami, and then we're gonna go Kansas City. We're gonna go Steelers. We're going to go think I'm gonna go Colts. New England. Jacksonville. I'm predicting a very, very good Jacksonville for this year. I think Jacksonville, it's going to be Jacksonville or Steelers from the AFC side. So, I'm going to go Carolina. I'm going to go Bears again. I'm going to go Bengals. Detroit. Go Redskins. Going to go Cardinals. Going to go Los Angeles. And I'm going to go Saints. That might be a very confusing week. It might be very confusing. Okay, the Ravens, I'm going to think they're going to beat the Steelers. Like, quite personally, I think that's what's going to happen. We're going to get Kansas City here, we're going to get Dolphins, we're going to get Houston. And then we're going to get the Raiders, we're going to get, I believe the Bills are going to make a surprise. Seahawks, we're going to get Green Bay. We are going to get Dallas. I haven't put any draws yet, because actually, I see this one as a draw. I see that one drawing, actually. This is a draw game, definitely. I'm going to say Tampa Bay is going to beat the Panthers, who are a 4-4 team right now, so their odds aren't looking too good, and they're looking worse than the Saints, which is actually surprising. Say Atlanta, and I'm going to say definitely the Rams. Well, they're no longer worse than the Saints. Okay, so here's everybody right now. You got the Patriots at 7-2, and then behind them you got 6-3. Then you got 2-7. You got the 0-9 Jets. I think the Jets are going to be probably the worst team in the league this season. I'm sorry if you're a Jets fan, but that's just a prediction. And Tampa Bay, who is 3-5, is the worst team on the NFC South, which isn't bad. Right here, I'm going to go with Jacksonville. Definitely the Bills. I'm going to go Patriots, and I'm going to go Raiders. I think the Steelers can pull that off. I really do. Gonna go Bengals. Definitely the Falcons. Definitely Green Bay. And we're going to see Kansas City, Detroit. Where are the Redskins? The Redskins are 2-6 and you have 3-5. I think we're going to go Tampa. I think Tampa Bay. Yeah, Tampa's, you got the whole division almost tied up there. We're going to get Seahawks. Where are the Seahawks? Seahawks are just a little behind the Rams, who are second. First is Jacksonville. You're going to get the Eagles. Where are the Eagles? Yeah, Eagles are pulling away, and that's not really surprised anybody. And then you're going to get San Francisco, which is a pretty tough call because I've had both those teams labeled bad, but I think San Francisco might have the edge. Now you're going to get the Bengals facing the Ravens. I think you're going to get Bengals. And right here, I think you're going to get Tennessee. It's an upset. It's an upset, but that's what I think will happen, an upset. And you're going to get this. Steelers and Jacksonville have never really worked out for the Steelers, but I think the Steelers will beat them this time. I just have that feeling. Redskins, definitely. I just think they're going to overthrow the Texans. One's 5-5 now, the other one's 3-7. But you're going to get Raiders, you're going to get Rams, you're going to get Green Bay, Falcons, definitely, Vikings, Lions, and Tampa Bay again. And right here, I'm like, I don't know. I think you're going to get the Saints. I think the Eagles. I think the Eagles are going to just go down a little more. And that puts the Steelers up to second, even though they've only lost twice. But I had them losing 3 times, but I don't remember who they were against. So definitely, I'm thinking think I'm thinking the Bengals. That puts them up. That puts the Steelers up to first. Bengals, Texans, Jacksonville, Miami, Steelers again, Kansas City, Titans, Falcons, Patriots, also 9-2, Cowboys, I'm gonna say Rams, Packers, Giants are gonna pull one off, Panthers, Seahawks, and Eagles. Okay, so it's a very interesting how everything's laid out so far. You know, you got the Raiders 8-3 on top of their division. You got the Patriots 9-2 on top of theirs. Jacksonville's 8-2 on top of theirs. The Steelers up there, and you know you got all these people. The Lions are doing pretty well in theirs, but they're behind Green Bay. So you got a lot of winning teams that I think will probably be very close. If you're just looking at the top 10 in each division, I think that will be pretty close to me in real life. Definitely Jacksonville. The Colts were doing so good, but they just fallen down. I would say Bills, Colts. I don't know if I should go Kansas City, Baltimore. What's the records? Kansas City's 8-4. Baltimore is 4-7. I'm gonna actually go with Baltimore. I think Baltimore would end up getting that one. Definitely Patriots, and definitely Bengals. I'm gonna go Raiders. It's gonna put Steelers 9-3, but they're still gonna be up first. Panthers are gonna be up there. Definitely Broncos, Rams, Falcons, Tampa. And if you look at the Saints, they're doing pretty good for being last in their division. They would have 5 wins, which is not terrible on week 14. Redskins. I'm gonna go Cardinals. I'm gonna go Eagles, and I'm gonna go Vikings. Okay, so the Vikings are coming up a little bit. Last time I predicted they would win the Super Bowl. This time I have them behind both the Packers and the Lions. So not really to worry here. But there's a lot of teams. There's a lot of teams in place to do a lot of pretty cool things, I guess. And the Browns are not doing as bad as I usually have them to do, because they did change a lot of things, and I think they can be this good. Kansas City, Houston, Broncos, definitely Raiders, Steelers versus Patriots. I'm gonna predict the Steelers lose, because I predict in the playoffs that the Steelers will beat them. It's like a thing that always happens, but you know, yeah. I'm gonna predict Baltimore. I'm going to predict Detroit. I'm going to predict Dallas. I'm going to predict Jacksonville. The Dolphins and the Vikings is a hard one. I'm thinking the Vikings and the Titans. Definitely Falcons. Where are the Cardinals again? Cardinals are 6-7. Green Bay, Seahawks. I'm going to go Rams, and I'm going to go Panthers. You know, those Rams have to be. The Rams are doing the best in the NFC West. So, yep. And the Rams just played the Eagles. The Eagles are 9-4. So I don't know. I don't think the Eagles are going to be. Apparently, they're not going to be doing too hot. I thought they'd do a little better than that. I'm gonna go Chargers, Jacksonville. I'm gonna go Cleveland. Cleveland's gonna definitely get that one. Patriots. We're going to Oakland. We're going to go Colts. We're going to go Redskins. Green Bay. Eagles. Steelers. Seahawks. Panthers. Cowboys, Lions, Rams, and Bears. And then we're next week. Okay, so this is playoffs? It can't be playoffs. It's not playoffs yet. Right? Maybe. Okay. Has to be playoffs. I'm either lost or it's not, whatever. And this, let's see, Baltimore, Miami, Jacksonville. I'm gonna do Raiders again, Patriots, Steelers, Colts, Broncos, Lions are catching up pretty well. Vikings, Panthers, Cowboys, Falcons, Eagles, Rams, and Seahawks. Seahawks might make the playoffs. Next. Oh, here's the playoffs. Okay. Wild card. So the Steelers would have to be wild card since they're 11-4. I doubt that highly. Steelers definitely. Steelers. Think the Chiefs would make a surprise. Lions and Eagles. That's what I predict. And then Steelers, Jacksonville, Steelers, and then right here you're gonna get that. So you already know who's facing each other over there. And then over here we're gonna get the Rams and the Eagles again. Okay, so clearly right here, like I said a little bit earlier, if you were paying just a bit of attention, I think the Steelers the second go round will beat them. That's just prediction. And then over here, I think the Rams. As much as I want Steelers and Eagles at a Super Bowl, it's not gonna happen. So then we get this. Who's the better record? One's 11-4. One's 14-2. So I'm gonna go Rams. Rams to win the Super Bowl. That it doesn't make any sense to me. It doesn't make any sense to me. Okay? But that's what just happened. I just based the last few off the record. So don't get triggered the fact that I just put the Rams to win the Super Bowl. Okay? That's just based off the record I was having to go with. So calm down, okay? Just calm down. I think what is very possible is we enter with these teams. All the teams you see entering. I think that's very possible that all those teams are the ones that enter. However, I don't know if I agree with the certain order of them winning. I do think the Steelers will face the Patriots again, and the Steelers will win. But as far as that goes, I don't really think much else of the playoffs. So there is that, but the Rams winning a Super Bowl, that would have to be good for some Rams fans. So yeah, I'm not one of them, by the way. Like, I don't like the Rams. The Rams were okay last year. They're just going to be a little bit better, I would say. A lot of teams are really just a little bit better. Like, look at the Browns. Browns are 4-11. Last year, they lost every game. Now me predicting says they're going to get 4 wins, which is better. Anyway, thanks for watching, and, like, if you support the channel, I mean, you're probably going to hate on me because I predicted the Rams, but, whatever. And, yep, goodbye.